Hello. Welcome to the next installment of my series of guitar lessons on how to play my favorite songs. For today's tutorial, I have chosen Here I Go by Syd Barrett. The intro to this song starts with a single strum of the bar chord B on the 7th fret, bar of the 7th fret, strum it once. This is a story about that one is the same shape, just slide it down to the 2nd fret, and this is the F sharp chord. On a girl that I knew, and then you go back to B. She didn't like my songs and that made me feel blue. Then you go to 6th fret bar for the D sharp chord. That's where the root is played here on the 5th string, 6th fret. You bar that like so. And you hold that for 2 beats and then slide it down to this C sharp, slide it down 2 frets to C sharp, and then it finishes with a regular E, open E. So I'll do that again. This is a story about a girl that I knew. She didn't like my songs and that made me feel blue. She said a big man is far better than you. So those last 3 chords again. 6th fret bar, D sharp, same shape down 2 frets, C sharp, and then to the open E. And we get to the fun stuff. The beginning of the song proper, which starts out with the first verse, starts with the A. I like to play it as a bar chord. Now you can choose to play these songs in more of an open A. E also has a choice where if you want to be up here for the E or down here for the E. D, you can be here or here, but we'll get to that. Or you'll get to that whenever you start becoming familiar with it. So I started on the 5th fret bar chord, A, with the root note being the A on the 6th string right here. And then the very next strum, you're going to slide this up to an A sharp minor 7th, which is the 6th fret, with the only note that you're putting on that bar is the 5th string up here for the 8th fret. That's an A sharp minor 7. Then you slide that up 1 more fret, keeping that same shape with a minor 7th shape. This will be a B minor 7th. And then your next chord is an E, which you can play up here on the 7th fret, with the root note being right there on the 5th string, this E bar chord, or what I prefer to do, which is slide all the way down to the bottom and play it right there. So that's up to you. It'll sound like this. Or it'll sound like this. So anyway, that's the first part of the verse. She don't rock and roll. She don't like it. She don't do the stroll. Well, she don't do it right. So it does that twice at the beginning of each verse. Then the next line of the verse goes like this. A to A7, to D minor, A for 2 beats, E for 2 beats. So I know I didn't inform you of this before in the lesson. Probably would have been a good idea, but there's a number of chords in this song that you might want to write down the progressions for, just to get the sequence right. I'll start it from the top of the verse again. It's A sharp minor 7, B minor 7, E. Then repeat. A sharp minor 7, B minor 7, E. And then the next line of the verse is A to A7, D to D minor, A, strum it twice, E, strum it twice. And that's the duration of a single verse for this song. There's 4 verses in all, and there's even a couple of times where he throws in instrumental verse. So once you get this basic pattern, you'll have the majority of the song. There's another bridge part, which I'll get to next. But the main verse, I'll go through it again and give you a chance to write it down. A sharp minor 7, B minor 7, E, A sharp minor 7, B minor 7, E, then A, then A7, D, D minor, A to E. Okay, so when you're ready to play this song and sing along with it, or have someone else sing along with it, you play 2 verses at the beginning of the song before you go into the bridge. And it's going to sound, or at least to help you get the rhythm of it, I'll go ahead and play through both verses, and then we'll start with the bridge. Second verse now. Now we're ready for the bridge. That starts on D. It holds there for 2 beats. Or 4 beats, whatever kind of time signature you want to apply here. The point is it's this long. That's a D minor right there for 2 beats. A to A7, then it goes to D again. Same change to D minor to A, and on the second go around it goes to E right here. Then for the third go around, it starts the same D, D minor, A, and on the third go around, it's this F sharp, here bar the 2nd fret. And then the last line of the bridge is B, hold it for 4, then E, hold that for 4. And you're done with the bridge. So it'll sound like this. I strolled around to the pad. The light was off, and that's bad. The sister said that my girl was gone, but come inside, boy, and play me the song. I said, yeah. Okay, so that is the bridge. I'll repeat those chords for you so you can write them down again in case you miss it. D to D minor, A to A7. Then again D to D minor, A to E. Then it's D to D minor, to A, to F sharp, and that leads us into the B for 4 beats. Come inside, play the song, back to A, and we're starting the third verse. Just jumps right to it. I said, yeah, here I go. She's kinda cute, don't you know? After a while, I'm seeing the song. I make it stop. So that's the third verse, and it's just like before, so I'll go over it briefly here. It's A sharp minor 7, B sharp. Well, actually, you know this part. I've already explained this part. Okay, sorry for that little tangent there, but after you sing the third verse, you then go into an instrumental verse, and it says here you do that twice because that's based on me listening to the song and counting the number of times he goes through this progression. He sings verse 3 and then goes through 2 instrumental verses. That's 1. Now you can play it once or twice. I do think it's kind of important to have at least 1 instrumental verse there because it leads you into bridge number 2, which is the same as bridge number 1. It just has different words. So after verse 3, you follow that up with instrumental verse once or twice, and then it's the bridge again, and the chords are the same. So now I've got all I need. She and I are in love, we've agreed. She likes this song and my others too. But now you see my world is because of this tune. I said, yeah. Go over the bridge chords again. D, D minor, A, A7. D, D minor, A, and then E. D, D minor, A, and F sharp. B to E. So there's 2 basic distinct parts to this song, not including the intro. You got the verse and then the bridge. You play 2 verses, then do the bridge. Play 2 more verses, 1 being an instrumental, then you hit the bridge again. And after you hit the bridge the second time, you're ready for the final verse, verse 4, which starts out where he says, what a boon this tune. So coming out of the bridge, it's like, so now you see my world is because of this tune. Verse 4, what a boon this tune. I tell you soon we'll be lying in bed, happily wed, and I won't think of that girl or what she said. Now you're ready to end the song. So your final instrumental verse goes pretty much the same as before. It just has an ending that brings a sort of finality to it. This is the same as before. A to A7, D to D minor, A, E, A. And that's how you end it. Just jumps back from E to A. So the final line here is A to A7, D to D minor, A, E, and then A. And it ends like that. So there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed Syd Barrett's Here I Go. Please check back in for more exciting guitar lessons on how to play great songs.